it is 10/16, April 4th, 2024. We're getting out, guys. We remembered our jacket today. We haven't ate, and we do have water in the car, so we're not gonna have to stop for a drink. We're ready to go, guys. We're ready to go. Got our first offer of the day, but we declined it because it was $4.50 for 3 miles heading to the far side of Marion. I didn't want to do it. So after declining that, we drove to the other side of town, wasting the miles I could have driven just to do the order and actually make $4. And then I got an order for Cracker Barrel where I had to drive 2 more miles south. And here we are, $11, 11 miles, going all the way to Johnson City, actually a little further. Looking good. Looking good. We're going to go pick up some Cracker Barrel. A 5-minute wait. Bruh, they have us taking photos of receipts again. Really? I really gotta walk back around my car, unzip this order, get it completely out of the bag, and take a fucking picture of it. Crazy. There you go, DoorDash. Hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to do that on every order for the rest of the week. Well, what an adventure. Got chickens outside. She was waiting on the porch for me. Of course, it's because she was waving at me because I pulled up at the wrong house, because the marker is dropped on the wrong house, and if you zoom in on Google satellite images, it will also show the wrong house. So the marker was dropped 2 houses down, and Google Images showed it as that house across the street. Fascinating. All good things, guys, all good things. Cool. Let's get going. Well, it is now 11:11. We are at West Frankfort McDonald's, where we just got a 13 for 13 taking us from Johnson City, where we were driving south back towards our zone in Marion, to West Frankfort, and then to Ziegler. But as we were pulling up, we just got a McDonald's order for $6.50 for 8 miles. Also going to Ziegler the way we had to go anyway. So we are doing pretty good, guys. We're gonna pick them both up. They're at the same store. They're going the same direction. The perfect batch. Well, all right, guys. West Frankfort McDonald's had both orders not ready when I got in there, but after like 5 to 10 minutes, they had both orders ready around the same time. They did not keep the other one waiting, so that's good. Most guilt-free extra $6 I could have asked for, because I was already going to Ziegler, man. Good luck finding a bag that can fit 4 McDonald's bags in it, dude. Hopefully their food stays as fresh as it can. They handed it to me in a sealed bag, unlike how they were handing out the orders in Cape Girardeau the other day. 11:39. Double check. Yes. We have the correct order. We're not screwing up massively right now. I was a little nervous, but I can actually see the address from here, so we don't have to worry. We know where to go. I pulled up and I was like, well, this looks a little confusing. Maybe I should have delivered the other one first. Alright, well here we are, 0.6 miles later. They were waiting outside when I pulled up, and he started walking towards me. The kid said, "Who the fuck is that?" And he goes, "It's Grubhub. Who the hell else would it be, idiot?" And the dad said that to his kid. And the kid goes, "Well, how the fuck was I supposed to know?" And then slammed the door and went back inside. I don't know, dude. Wish I would have caught that on camera. But he was like literally at my car door when it was happening, so. I mean, they might have been rough around the edges, but they did tip $7 compared to my DoorDash customer who tipped $2. So they care, you know, they care. Alright, well, it's now 12:26. We did not get any orders while in Ziegler. Can you believe it? And then we drove 10 miles south to Heron, waited around for 5 minutes, and we did not get any orders in Heron. Can you believe it? So we drove east from Heron, 10 miles to Marion, where we did get a $5 3-mile order for Burger King. Can you believe it? But My 5-year-old son called me on his phone telling me that he was hungry and wanted chicken nuggets and some fries. Can you believe it? So, we declined the Burger King order, paused the apps, went to McDonald's, and bought the family some food. Well, I am at my house. I am going to head in and feed the fam. And after we spend some quality time together for the next, hour, I will be back out. You know, obviously this is the best way to earn money in the middle of the lunch rush. Alright, guys. It's time to go. We've been here for an hour. It's 1:32. The train is choo-chooing. It's time to head out. Rough getting away from the little man, but, you know, we gotta go make some money. I've pretty much made nothing between the food I bought for them and the food I got for myself earlier in the day. I'm down, you know, 20 bucks. I'm only up $10. I've made 30 today, so, you know, we're doing nothing, and we're gonna start over, guys. We're gonna have a good day today. 1:52. Unfortunately, that took 14 minutes before we got our first offer, and then we had to drive here, but we're at Fujiyama's. We're making $7. Let's go. Alright, Fujiyama's had the order ready and waiting when I got in there, and it's just pretty much going across the street, so we're in luck, guys. We're in luck. Easy delivery. 1:59. Guys, I gotta say, I didn't see this one coming. We're delivering Fujiyama's to IHOP. Can't say I've ever done that. You know, I've delivered food to other restaurants before, but something about Fujiyama's to IHOP just sounds funny. Well, guys, I just got on a decline spree for pretty much no reason at all. Some of it was justified, some of it wasn't. Just kept swiping them. I don't know what was going on in that last 10 minutes of my life, but I just, for some reason, didn't want to take any of these orders. And then finally this one popped up. It is $6.50 for 4 miles of picking up Fazoli's. Pretty much the exact thing I would have been, all of them were about that, you know. I was worried about the drive back from some, but it's all the same shit, man. This is why I earn my time, is because you don't think about this shit. You're just that order has a little bit of an issue. It is okay, but I don't know if I want to do it. But when you're on earn by time, you're just yeah, you know, it's my job. I'll just take it. I just take it. I earn what I earn. I make money. I feel like you don't get order fatigue as bad on earn by time, unless you just somehow get unlucky and you just get 5 no tips in a row. It can happen, but I don't know, guys. We're heading over to Fazoli's. 2:15. Well, Fazoli's. Don't keep me waiting as well. I've already made enough mistakes. Well, Fazoli's did in fact keep me waiting for a few minutes, but that's okay. Get a little time to catch up with my old co-workers a little, and the one I delivered to the other day, so we were laughing about the doorbell camera footage she sent me of me delivering food to their porch. And I don't know where Grubhub's been. I've left it on this whole time, and it still hasn't went off since I came back from my lunch break, you know, bringing my family food. Where are you at, Grubhub? 2:30. Still no Grubhub. Still no Grubhub, guys. You know, maybe I need to get back on the Grubhub blocks and also just do some DoorDash at the same time. Collect that free Grubhub money while DoorDash pays me to actually work. Well, it is now 2:45. I am now at Heron Arby's. I, for some reason, accepted this order. $16, 17 miles, going to Royalton. I'll have to drive back, but after declining so many orders and feeling like an idiot, I just took it, because I'm an idiot. Okay, well, Arby's just told me there's an hour wait on this order, minimum, because they're completely out of roast beef, and all the customer ordered was roast beef. An hour wait, dude. What is this, man? If I would have known there was going to be an hour wait, I would have went ahead and just did this McDonald's order they offered me, and I could have earned an extra $2, man. I didn't know, though. I didn't know, so I declined it. Damn. I'm now at KFC on an 8 for 8 on DoorDash. Guys, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Like, I'm so freaking tilted right now. I cannot believe they customer support would not cancel the order because they said it could be fulfilled after an hour and a half or so wait, so they can't cancel the order. Despite the fact the employee at the store asked me to call them to have the order canceled and said that the customer can redo the order in an hour. That way, they said that I was the third driver that showed up for it, and they're tired of dealing with it. It was just like, okay, but no, they're just going to fulfill the order, I guess, you know? So, they did remove it without penalty, so my rating wasn't affected, because they said, I shouldn't have to wait there for an hour. But at the same time, the guy said, in the future, he would recommend just waiting for the order instead of calling support. That's what he said. Where it's like, what? No, why would I do that? Now, they said it would be an hour wait. I could have just held on to that order guilt-free for an hour and just did orders around here and then came back in an hour to pick this up and headed towards $16, but that's a little too much effort for me. Well, it is 3:17 now. We are like 8 miles north of Carbondale, right next to Reed Station Road. Fun times, guys, fun times. It's going to take us a little ways just to get back to Carbondale or anywhere where there's supply station. It's 3:24 now. As soon as we were done dropping that order off, it gave me a $14 16-mile Dollar General order. Picking up Dollar General in DeSoto and delivering it to what looks like Neely Hall in Carbondale at the colleges. Well, I'm not sure if I understand this because there is a Dollar General like 1 mile from Neely Hall on the highway. But unlike the other day, I'm not going by that Dollar General to get to the one further away. I would have to just head the complete opposite direction for like 8 miles to get to that one. It would be 8 miles towards the direction of the customer though, but I don't want to risk, doing all that, so I guess I'm going to DeSoto. Oh boy. I'm actually looking at the map right now from where I was, if I would have tried going to Carbondale, I would have had to drive so far out of my way and backtrack because there's no roads that lead there. I have to go this way and head towards DeSoto and then head south on the highway in order to go into Carbondale from the direction I'm at. If I would have headed the opposite direction as soon as I left the customer's house a little bit ago, it would have been a different situation, but yeah, this is stupid. Real stupid. If I would have headed the opposite direction, it would have taken me through Carbondale, and then I could have justified just going to the other Dollar General. But since I'm going this way, I'm going to have to backtrack and head way south. Yeah, this is dumb, guys. I don't understand what happened, dude. Why am I even out here? I declined all those orders just to then do a $6 order that wasn't even as good as the ones I declined, just to then take a 16 for 17 that I had to cancel, just to then get this order going way out here for 8 for 8, just to get another order going 14 for 16. Like, I'm just taking every order. I might as well just be doing another take every order challenge. Like, this is stupid. And it's stressing me out sitting here going back and forth over what to accept and what to decline when just the majority of the orders just suck. It's like, the majority of the orders have just sucked. I might as well just be on Earned by Time and taking every order again. It's crazy, man. But if I was on Earned by Time, I wouldn't be able to get these juicy Dollar General deliveries like the one I'm currently on, so. It is now 3:33. I am now at DeSoto Dollar General. The customer has just texted me asking me why it is sending me to DeSoto Dollar General. You selected it, bruh. I don't know. only took 3 minutes to do the shopping, took a couple minutes to get checked out because there was a line. Let me guess, you're gonna make me take a photo of the receipt. Yep. So you guys, this is the other danger. Going to whatever store is closest and saying, haha, I outsmarted the app, is now they're making us take photos of this receipt. It says at the top of the receipt, you know, it says what store I went to. So, you know, if I'm going to the wrong store, I'm uploading this photo for DoorDash to now see and confirm visually that I have went to the wrong store, despite the fact that it was a better choice. You know, it wasn't where the order was placed. Well, it is 3:59. Pulled up to the Mace Smith Hall, where I am noticing the customer has left in the delivery instructions not to just leave at the door, not to contact him, nothing like that, but to bring it inside and bring it to a room it says is in the 1300s. How am I supposed to even have a clue where or how to get to that? And this place says key card only. It doesn't even have a buzzer with the numbers that you can get punched in. It's literal key card only. I can't even go in. Like, these people are crazy. They go in here all day, every day. They know you have to have the key card. Well, I will get over by the door, and then I will give them a call like usual, guys, and figure out what they really want to do. I want to go to room 1000 in this. But here I am. I've already been in the elevator once. I hit floor 13, the other person hit floor 8. It took me to floor 8, someone else got in the elevator, hit floor 1, and instead let me go to floor 13. It took me back down to floor 1. This thing literally feels like it's about to fall out from under my feet. Now I'm walking around with literally no concept of where I'm going. These people are scum, dude. Okay, so I need to go this way, I think. They told me they weren't even here, that they're not going to be able to get the groceries if I leave them outside. So back to floor 1, all the way from 13, from 1 to 8 to 1 to 13. Fun times, man, fun times. I absolutely love this, guys, and they only tip $2. Well, I had to ask someone to let me in. I had to go up to the 13th floor, and I had to drive to DeSoto and back for $2. Meanwhile, there is literally no parking other than staff parking right here. So I had to park my car in a zone that is a towaway zone, just to go all the way up to that floor and back, praying to God that my car didn't get towed so I can earn my $2 tip. Fascinating. Don't worry, guys, because before I could even get back down the elevator, DoorDash already tried sending me the $4 order for cash on delivery at Papa John's. So I declined that. My God, dude. Alright, as I was trying to back up out of this place, which I will have to wait a little longer to do because there's some cars coming. I just got a $16 9-mile order picking up 2 tequilas on Grubhub. So we are going to head towards this order. I got DoorDash pause on it. Didn't look like I might be able to pair anything with it because that's just taking on a little too much stress in my opinion, but we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind. 4, 22, 3. Alright, both orders ready and waiting on the table when I got in there. Thank you, tequilas. Chill out, guys. I will zip the bag up, but the first order is just going across the street, so I will drop it off. Then I will zip up the other order and head 9 miles south. 429. Hello. 444. See, as promised, I did go back around and zip this up. Alright guys, we're on our way back into town and we just got a Panera for 10 for 10. It took us 6 or 7 miles to get here, so that's like $3 for 10, or 3 miles for $10. Once we get back into Carbondale, I went ahead and accepted that grubhub. It's looking pretty good to me. Well, there we go. After a 5-minute wait. It never ceases to amaze me. It really doesn't. You can walk right up to the takeout stand. You know, you can walk up to the shelf that says delivery. You can literally put your belly on it. You know, and just stand there and stare at the associate. And they can be 2 feet from you, looking up, constantly making direct eye contact with you. But they will not talk to you. They'll just be like, you know, like, what are they getting stuff ready? I see you're working, but like, I don't know. I could shout to them, get their attention back. Hey, I'm here for a delivery, but like, I don't like doing that because a lot of these places, even though they're just a couple of feet from you, there's so much noise, excess noise coming from that back area where the ovens are and where everything's beeping and stuff. Like, they can't hear you, and you end up having to shout really loud just to get their attention. And then I feel like everyone at the store their attention is on me now, and I don't like that. Luckily, after I just stood there and stared directly at the person for a good 5 minutes, eventually they were like, did you need something? Or it's just like, you know, you're standing where it says takeouts, you know, here. So you figure someone would say hello to you if you stood there and understand why you're there, but apparently not. And that's okay, guys. That's okay, because we got our food. We got our food. What? Oh my god, I had to enter the number, and like 7 times I kept forgetting. Apparently the hashtag was a literal hashtag I had to put in. Okay, whatever. Let's find this stupid apartment now. Alright, well, it's 5:30. I got lucky, actually, was the second apartment. Hello! She was a nice lady. I told her I didn't take the number sign literally, and I wasn't entering it in, and I couldn't figure out why the code wasn't working. She thought that was pretty funny. Hopefully, she enjoyed the laugh I gave her. This thing better just open, because we're not close enough. Okay, yeah, better swing that way, not this way. I've had one where it swings towards me. I'm like, what is that? And had to go in reverse real quick. Well, there we go. Well, that's only the second or third time I've ever had to do that. All right, well, it's 5:35. I'm back in Carbondale. Got a $6.75 for 4 items at Dollar General. It says I might need my ID because there is medicine on the order, so I have to grab my ID and my keys from my car. Won't honk, and I will be able to lock it, and I'm ready to go. Asking yourself, well, what about the red card? I got that too, guys. Don't worry about it. Oh, alright, well, took us like 5 minutes to do our shopping because we got held up on the Whoppers. They didn't have Whoppers. And I called the customer and they said I could substitute it for milk duds. I mean, pretty much the same thing. So we got that taken care of, guys. We're ready to go. Of course, it did take just a little bit longer because when I was checking out, the nice lady in front of me asked if it was okay if she went and grabbed some chips before she finished ringing up. I said, of course, go ahead. And, you know, then she had to stop and grab some donuts too. And then she got back to the register. And by the time it was my turn, it had been a couple extra minutes. But that's okay. That's okay. She was sweet. Here I am taking a photo of my receipt that I remembered to keep. You know, despite months of DoorDash's training teaching me to throw this receipt out and not keep it. Now I have to retrain myself to hold on to it and take a picture every time. Luckily, because I had to stop and take a photo of my receipt, I had enough time for DoorDash to try to add on a $4.50 for less than 1 mile. I figured, you know, $4 per mile is actually a pretty good ratio. Just don't look at how it's only $4 and move on. So I'm going to pick this up. It's along the way anyway. I'll make $4 extra, making this a $10, maybe $11 order. Yeah, $11 order. Because there was 50 cents on both. We're good. We're all good. It is now 5:50. I am now at Tequila's where I have full faith my order will be ready on the shelf when I go in here. They did not let me down earlier. I have no reason to doubt them right now. Again, those orders were for Grubhub, and they tend to have about 30 extra minutes to get that stuff ready because it's always kept waiting. Alright, well, because I wasn't petty and accepted this order despite it only being worth $4, it was ready, and it was also on the way, so I have now made $4 free extra dollars. Let's get going. Of course, now it won't let me hit confirm pickup, and my app is crashing. I backed out, went back forward, and now it's not even letting me hit return to dash. Well, that's okay, guys. First, we just gotta type in the code, we back out, we go to this menu, then we go back forward, then we go to this menu. Now that we can access our dash again, we will be reminded that we have to take a photo of our receipt, and we forgot to do that, so we will get the order back to the front seat and take our photo. Okay, well, it says it's behind the big tan building, but that's a brick building, and it said it will be little brick buildings. Okay, so I think this is right. Okay, but they said there will be red chairs outside, and there's no red chairs outside any of these places. God, what a waste of time, dude. The $4 orders are always stupid. I think this is the right place. I see red chairs here, and I guess it's the only place I can think of. Earn the $4 today. Hello! Guys, we got that handed off, and we took so long doing this that DoorDash decided to add on a third order. So instead of dropping off our groceries, it now has us picking up Little Caesars for an additional $4, and then we're going to drop off the groceries and then the Little Caesars. The Little Caesars is actually along the way, so I'm not doubling back for anything, but definitely adding on time to these people's delivery. Alright, well, it's 6:07. Alright. Well, our order was ready, but they did not have my ranch, and I had to wait in line for a minute just to ask for a ranch, but we're good. Let's go. Not bad. Both orders combined maybe added 10 minutes under the shopping order, but it added $8 on to my income, so you know what? I'll take it. 6:27. The groceries off, but it wouldn't let me confirm the pickup. It just kept rerouting me to the same system. I had to call support and have them confirm the pickup for me. So now it has me at Neely Hall delivering the pizzas. Luckily, it transferred me to DoorDash premium support, and they handled that really quick because that was a nuisance kind of problem. I scan their ID, and then it won't push the order. Like I did it. Finish it up. Alright, well, I called the customer, and they said they're on their way down. Hopefully they don't take a long time like most people do in the past. We can get on with our lives. When that ID didn't go through, I had already gotten back in my car, and I freaking got out and I knocked on the lady's door, and she didn't answer. And then I knocked a second time, she didn't answer. I called her, she didn't answer. I texted her, she didn't answer. I'm like, fuck, dude. And I got right back out and knocked one last time before I called support. Good thing I did, because that got her attention. And when support called her, she picked up. If I would have just called support, they probably wouldn't have been able to get a hold of her. And then they probably would have just canceled it anyway, but whatever. Jesus, it's 6:34. I haven't even left this street yet. All I've done is turn around, and I've declined like 7 DoorDash orders, man. $6.44. After declining all those orders, most of which because they're $6 to $7 and they're pre-made batches, which guarantees I can't get an add-on like I did on that shop and deliver, which increased my income. I didn't want to mess with it. Did all that just so I could settle with an $11.50 batch order. But this one's going to Fujiyama's and then to Taco Bell. I don't know, at least it's double digits. Well, hopefully my order here at Fujiyama is ready. Alright, well my order was ready, but that's probably because it has just one order of rock and roll on it. So, I mean, of course. To Taco Bell. Well, they almost got me again, guys, but the joke's on them because I didn't know if a rock and roll was a hot or cold item, so I didn't bother zipping it up in my bag. And now it's asking me to take a freaking picture of this stupid receipt. That's okay, guys. I did have time to also show you guys the photo of the receipt. So if I had time to record the receipt for you guys, I have time to take a photo for DoorDash or the customer or to preserve my DoorDash rating. Let's go pick up some Taco Bell. It's now 6:50. We're at Taco Bell ready to pick up our 6 bean and rice burritos for our dear friend Emily. Oh, I'm sorry guys, 5 bean and rice burritos. Alright, our order for Emily was ready on the shelf and it did not even prompt me to take a photo of the receipt. I already checked. Alright, I almost said walk and roll because the one Chinese restaurant that closed in Marion was called Walk and Roll. Our rock and roll is going to the ER. Let's head inside. Alright, mission accomplished. Now we drive 1 block away and deliver the Taco Bell. And then find out how much each of these customers tipped. 7:04. Well, it's telling me to turn the corner and go to the other side of the house. Oops. But the delivery instructions are saying to go to the door that's on this street and deliver it inside the screen door. That must mean this place here. There is another building. There's a door right there that has a 1.5 on it. And that one does not have a screen door I could deliver inside of. So it has to be this one. I really don't like delivering inside screen doors though. Well, it's 7-11. Guys, it just offered me like 6 more orders. Like, I declined this 2. Oh man, look at all this, guys. Well, whatever. After declining all of that, I then accepted a Moe's order that I just declined that was $6.50 for 3 or 4 miles, and now it's batched with another Moe's order for $9.50. Just another $3 added on, and I took it. And like, if I would have just accepted it, I would have got this added on anyway. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It probably would have been worth more if they added it on. Because if they added it on, they would have offered it to me with $2 peak pay. Or $2 base pay. But when they join it together, it doesn't have any base pay, just tip. So, it is now 7:16. For the life of me, I don't know why Moe's is so busy, guys. But, well, you could see until this car just pulled up. They have a line of people all the way to the frickin' door. There, you can see it now. Look, I mean, a line of people all the way to the door. Hopefully that doesn't affect my orders. Well, there it is, guys. There it is. Should have abandoned the orders, but I didn't want to deal with dropping my completion rate by like 4% because it's batch. They still have a line to the door, but believe it or not, I've been here for 50 minutes. I might be off by a few. Let's double check, guys. You can check me on it, because I literally watched them make, they had to have made over 50 people's food. My customer had paid before any of these people walked in the building. I even checked in with them immediately. They did not care about me at all. At all. And they just continued to make every single one of their orders. And only until they got down to their last, like, 6 customers here, did the guy finally go, they're making yours right now. Gee, thanks. My customer paid first. My customer was, they deserved to get their food made 50 fucking minutes ago, man. Why would you do that? You make the orders in the order they pop up. I don't give a shit. You got people on front counter. You don't make your delivery people wait for you to take care of your in-store customers. They are just sitting down to eat, okay? I'm getting paid by the hour, by the order. I need to get this shit and go. Like, why keep me waiting so these people can sit down a little quicker? My customer freaking paid first. And enough ranting. I'm just irritated, guys. What a waste of my fucking time. I would have just abandoned the orders, but it would not freaking have worked well with me having the batch. So I couldn't do that. And then on top of that, despite the fact that every 5 minutes I waited for an order when doing my 1 month accepting every order challenge, when I was working on Earn by Time, on Earn by Order, it almost never prompts me to abandon the order guilt-free with no penalty to my rating because I waited too long. I figured after 30 minutes for sure it was going to happen any moment now, but it never did. I think my favorite part was how the guy at the takeout counter kept reassuring me my order was coming any minute now and telling me how sorry he was for the inconvenience and for the wait, when in reality you're a liar, because if you actually felt that way at all, you would have walked over there, told them I'd been waiting for 30 minutes, I'm here for a pickup, my income matters right now, I need my food, my customer paid before any of these other people were even in the store. You would have said some of these things and got my food made for me. Instead, you just looked at me and go, so sorry. I'm so sorry you have to wait. Fuck you, dude. Despite being in the turn lane, ready to make my turn, I have to move my order to the front seat and take my photos because I forgot. 7:59. Well, the first drop-off brought me to the apartments that's never where the pin says they are, but somehow I forgot I had to pull them into the front seat for a second. Somehow we got lucky enough for the pin to actually be on the customer's house. Make sure this is the right one. It is. Yeah, this one's done stressed me out, guys. It done stressed me out. Honestly, I think I'm ready to turn it in now because of this one freaking order. Of course, on my way here, one of the customers were messaging me asking me how much longer it was going to be. I already know this customer tipped $4 because the order was originally $6.50 and then I declined it and offered it to me for $9.50. So go figure that the person texting me is the $3 customer. I'm just throwing that out there. Just throwing it out there. 8:09. It's brought us right back to the emergency room. Which is good, because I definitely feel like I could use some emergency treatment after the mayday that just happened to my shift. These orders sucked. They have ruined my night and ruined my motivation to stay out. I hate you, Moose. I hate you. Well, guys, that's it for me in this video. I ended up declining all of those orders on my way home. Some of them would have been, income. It would have been something I could have worked towards to make a little money if I wanted to stay out a little longer. But after waiting an hour at Moe's, I didn't want to stay out any longer. The only reason I did leave my apps on was hoping something near my house would pop up and I'd be able to make a little money heading back towards my house. But all of these orders were not heading towards my house. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time on Eric Doordash. Thanks again. Bye.